When we come back, look who it is hanging out in the Coors side seats. Three-time Stanley Cup champion, Olympic gold medalist Patrick Sharp of Thunder Bay, Ontario, in the Coors side seats. That's next. Who's he tweeting? Joining us in the Coors side seats, it is three-time Stanley Cup champion and 2014 Olympic gold medalist and our good friend now, who we just met today, Patrick Sharp. Patrick, great to have you here, my friend.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
This is fun. In the old Off the Record studio.
Yes,
And
Michael Landsberg.
Gino read his studio as well, and you got to know Gino a little bit.
Yeah, Gino's the man. He came to Thunder Bay year after year for the Stahl Foundation, the golf tournament back in Thunder Bay, my hometown, and he's a beauty. You know, I'm here representing Airbnb, and I'm just renting out a room at Gino's place right now, so it's been fun.
That's an Airbnb option.
Yeah, Airbnb has launched Billet Day, helping celebrate the bond between junior hockey players in Canada and their billet families. To show their support, Airbnb is donating $25 grand to the GTHL, the Greater Toronto Hockey League. What made you interested in this movement?
Well, they approached me, and I started thinking, like, how do you draw the connection between Airbnb and billeting for hockey players? And really, at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's opening up your home. It's helping someone along in their journey. In my case, I left home at age 15 to go play hockey in Ottawa. I lived with a great family. I had my brother with me at the time, which helped a lot. He was 2 years older than me, but you know, it's not easy at that age to go live on your own, and you need the support and help from others. I had that with a great family. They became lifelong friends. And with that, I'm happy to represent Airbnb and help donate this money to a great cause.
And in fact, we rent out this studio as an Airbnb often as much as we can.
You made your NHL debut in 2002, and we actually just talked to you on our podcast, and we talked about your experience with the coaches, and all this news coming out about coaches and what's been said to players and the actions that they've taken. You said you've had it pretty easy.
Yeah, I've had a good run. Even going back to the college days. I went to the University of Vermont, and you know, they had quite a scandal on their hands one year. Their season got canceled with a hazing incident. I was a freshman the following year, so they weren't even allowed to call us freshmen. It was first-year student athletes. I was welcomed to the team, felt safe at the rink all the time, had great coaches at the pro level, John Stevens, Ken Hitchcock, Joel Quenneville, of course.
And Quenneville is a big teddy bear, you said.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're scared of him for some reason.
Yes, I am.
Dan's terrified.
It's all the antics, it's his intensity because he wants to win, but he's a great coach that gets the most out of his players. So I'm probably the wrong guy to comment on it. I'm not trying to get out of bailing on the question. I know there's some serious things going on. I feel like there's far more positive than negative in the game of hockey, and my experience has been great.
You are, let's just be honest, the hottest thing going in television broadcasting right now. All right?
Okay.
So you leave the NHL and boom, right into NHL on NBC, right at the big desk with JR Superstar and Catherine Tappan and whoever else they got right now.
Don't forget Keith Jones.
Keith Jones, Jonesy, our good friend.
Yes.
Love that guy. But you stepped right into it, and you're doing a terrific job. How did that happen? How it looks easy for you?
Yeah, sometimes I don't think I'm doing such a terrific job. I think playing for the Blackhawks in a pretty good era helped. There was a lot of media attention on our team. We always had cameras around the rink, in the locker room. Hit it at the right time, and I always just felt comfortable dealing with that kind of stuff. So maybe that's helped in the transition, but you know, I didn't really have any aspirations of being on television. I always just wanted to play hockey and then go on and do something else. What that is, I had no idea, but an opportunity came to go on the desk at NBC. I was happy to try it out. Wasn't very good for a while. Still don't think I'm very good. I actually want to thank you guys for tweeting out and Instagramming out probably my biggest blunder on television. If you guys don't remember last year when I totally blanked.
That was amazing.
All my friends in Canada didn't see that because I'm on in the U.S., but thank you very much for getting that out.
We actually have a clip of it right now.
What are the challenges it presents?
Well, it presents a lot of challenges, really. What are we talking about again?
Embrace those moments. Those are our favorite moments.
And it actually was a good thing that it happened. So what happened was Liam was talking to Keith and I was supposed to talk about Carolina. Jonesy was supposed to get the Bruins. And we were talking about an offside play. I think it was the Landeskog offside in the playoffs last year. Came back, I figured Jonesy was going first, and I kept looking over. I'm thinking to myself, is Liam talking to me right now? Like, am I supposed to answer the question? And then I totally spaced. I actually tried to get out of it with the BS answer for a while.
Right.
And thought the best thing to do is just come clean and say, what are we talking about
People
again?
love that, though. They
and
love
ever
that
since then, it
authenticity.
just takes the pressure off a little bit. You know?
Absolutely. We've been messing up for years. Look where we are now. We
get
got
away
a
with it.
show.
We have a segment at the end of the show to point out our errors.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I hate to bring this up. 10 years ago to this day, you're robbed of a prestigious title, the award of 2009 Sexiest Chicago Athlete. Mm-hmm. Do you know who won it?
Yes, I do.
Who? Derrick Rose.
I think the fix was in, but
D. Rose.
After
D.
an
Rose,
internal error on the website.
so what
Have
happened?
you gotten over this?
Yeah, but I hate talking about it because it's awful. But we were trying to promote the Hawks. I think Victoria's Secret was running a promotion.
Yeah, they were.
Or maybe it was Sports Illustrated. Marissa Miller, anyway, beautiful, talented model, was in Chicago. And they had a prearranged shoot with Derrick Rose, who was the star of the Bulls. So they put this fake voting contest together. Urlacher from the Bears, Sharp from the Hawks, and Rose from the Bulls. And I don't think they underestimated the fans of the Blackhawks because they got wind of it and they just started voting and voting and voting. And I didn't win. I guess at
internal error.
I think in the final hour, Derrick Rose got like 175,000 votes, so he ended up pulling it out.
I wonder where those came from.
It's not that important, though. Let's move on to more important.
You know what is important? Wheel of Destiny!
So our wizard spins the wheel and you do what the wheel says.
We have a guest wizard today. He's the Scrizzard. We're calling him the Scrizzard. Okay. So, Scrizzard, you got to spin that bad boy
There's
for Patrick.
two items on this that I do not want to do. I might have to do a second spin.
Okay, what are they?
One of them is tell a joke, and the other is that one, do an impression.
Host's choice.
So being a...
I get to choose?
No, I get to choose.
I think we know. I think we know what we want to do.
Don't do it to him.
Let's do it. Another headlock, because this is the thing that's sweeping the nation. Patrick Sharp, let's put Dan into a headlock for 10 seconds.
Okay, but
Scrizzard, can you count us down?
But the Scrizzard's hand was on the wheel.
No, I don't.
I didn't see that.
I didn't see anything like that.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It seems very legit.
Not
When
have
did we do
any-
it?
Is this
our camera right here?
Yeah, that's right.
I don't want to mess up your hair for the rest of the night. How's that?
Oh, yeah, there we
It's
go.
a nice,
good?
gentle one. Thank
Is
you.
that too hard?
You can give a little
Timu's
noogie
was
if
so
you want.
hard.
What about Stu? How was his headlock?
Stu's was great. It was like being cradled, like I was a baby.
Do we have a shot clock? Is that enough?
that's-
I think he's had enough.
All right.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank you. That was great.
Really appreciate that. After Christian Kirk ran into the goalpost, we take a look back at other never saw it coming moments in the SC Top 10. Patrick Sharp, that was fantastic, by the way.